It just so happens that today is garbage day, and today is also the day that the governor of the state of Nevada uh, suspended permanently the mask mandate. And as I gathered up my garbage to put it at the curb, I picked through the bushes in my front yard for the discarded masks that they've insisted that we buy and wear for public health or some crap like that. And now that this crisis is averted, they will probably move back to man made global climate change and talk about how sad it is that there's all these discarded masks and plastic wrapping from the things that they insisted that we had to buy and use and wear. It's very interesting that so much of politics is essentially a self licking ice cream cone that creates a problem, proposes a solution, and then pats itself on the back for providing a solution to a problem that we didn't have until they created it in the first place. And so they've exacerbated it now, and that will then be the justification to move forward. It's funny how much of this litter is around. I mean, there's, of course, the regular litter, the woman who always chucks her cigarette butt into my front yard as she drives by because she doesn't want her husband to know that she's smoking. But there is so much of this garbage out, even in the wilderness on the mountain where I patrol for the Forest Service. It's penetrated the wilderness. Whether it's been dropped there by hikers or blown there by the wind when it comes out of the trucks going from the transfer station to the dump, there is a ton of garbage. All the plastic, all the discarded boxes, all of the masks themselves, because I use these for longer than you're supposed to. I think I use one for a week, and then I throw it away. But that's because my beard tears up the inside, and then I end up breathing in these fibers, and they're probably not good for my health either. I mean, I even found individually wrapped masks today. They were still wrapped. And I think of all the masks that are now going to sit on the store shelves now that we no longer have a market for them, that will eventually, some of which end up in the landfill. And all the waste, all the fraud, all the time they've stolen from us, all the opportunity they've denied us, all the money they forced us to spend to be right back where we were. The hardest part of 2 weeks to flatten the curve is the first 2 years. Anyway, I'm pissed. You should be too. And when they turn back to climate change and start complaining about this crap, remember I warned you, because it's going to come up somehow, somewhere, at some point. And they will use this to justify their new crisis. Remember, they built this. I didn't build that. They did. And they demanded that you participate. So don't participate in any more of their lies. We've been gaslighted as a world for 2 years now, and if you're ever going to learn to not let people lie straight faced to you, then you're never going to learn. Shakespeare taught me years ago when I first started reading all his plays that most of what you see is a play. There is no truth. There is only the Parliament jester's voice on a somnambulant public. You do not have to be somnambulant. You can think for yourself. Learn for yourself, do your own homework. That's always good advice. Happy Friday.